Hello YouTube, welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for some more City Skylines 1 in our slower paced city build episode 32. This is Senior Citizen City. Let us pop into the game feed here and have a look, see what's going on. Anyway, I am a couple days late putting up this video. I do apologize. Anyway, let's unpause the game right away, get things going. I think I finally figured out now what is going on with the university. When you build one, you have specialty buildings that go with it. And I built 2 police academies. I'm going to do a little pause here because I need to kind of delete these to start with. Let's get rid of these. What is this now? That's a faculty. And I know this is going to probably cause a lot of destruction. Yeah, that's a regular university. Grade school dormitory. Okay, I don't know what this is going to do to our city. It may set it back, but grade school groundskeeping, get rid of that. I got lots of money, so I'm not too worried. Now this is trade school study hall. I think the reason why this failed, book club. Yeah, I'm just going to destroy all of the university stuff, all of it. This is just a standard university building. What's this one? High capacity high school. Trade school administration building. Okay, so that's okay. I kind of had the right things there, but this building over here, the police academy, was the wrong one. So essentially, yeah, I know I'm not getting to what I want to say. Wrong area type. Anyway, delete it. Okay. Now, what I was trying to say is when you're in the education area, okay, you go to university campus area, you can pick a specialty university. Okay. So up here you have education, and then you have the trade school campus, liberal arts college, university campus area, so just the trade school, and then of course you have add-ons, museums, and the varsity sports that you can add to this as well. So this is Countryside High School, elementary school, faculty buildings. Okay, so you basically want to pick what you want to specialize in. Do you want to specialize in a trade school? Or do you want to go liberal arts? Or do you want to just go for a straight regular campus area? And education buildings. Trade school groundskeeping. These are all individual ones as well. Community school, public library, high capacity university. These ones here are just all just regular. They're not part of the trade school, like the education DLC, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. These are just all in the standard zone. So basically what you want to do is, if you're going to specialize your campus, right? You don't want to put any of these buildings down. You want to just stick with these. You want to do anything else but these. All right, so this is the trade school administration building. So let's plop another one of these down. Must be placed along the roadside. All right, let's get that down. Okay, now we can build the dormitory. We'll put a dormitory there. One over here. Then the study hall by the dormitory. And then we want the groundskeeping, that building right here. Book club, put across the way. Now these are all the other ones of that university that I can unlock. Trade school cafeteria, trade gymnasium. I don't want to veer off of trade. So I basically want to stick with all these. The police academy, I guess, is a part of it. But if you notice, the police academy building I'm building here is much different than the other one that I had placed down there before. So essentially what I want to do is I just want to keep going with trade school campus. Want this to upgrade as it's going. And then of course you have your pathways if you want, with decorations if you want to interconnect the buildings, which I'm not going to bother doing. So let's just go ahead and let this run. So that's why this is at level 1 and staying at level 1. It's not going any further because the reason is I was mixing and matching. So let's get some more staff in here. Let's up this. And I know an IT building is something we can eventually build. So I'll just go ahead and I will do that. All right, well, I hope everybody has been enjoying the series here of City Skylines so far, but that's why the campus wasn't working. I had the buildings mixed, so hopefully now this should upgrade naturally on its own. Yeah. They're moving right along here. Same with the theme park zone and stuff, like the things down here, like you don't want to mix and match them with different things. So park area info. Ticket price 22. Wow. I'm losing money on this deal. I'll up the ticket price. Wrinkle Land. Yeah. Oh. Let's have a look at things. It looks like everything is in the green, so that is looking good. City is moving right along. But yeah, that's going to be my biggest curiosity now, if I can get this trade school actually chugging right along like it should be. We do got students going to the police academy. We're starting to fill up our dormitory. It holds 300 students, so we still got a way to go. This is just the standard regular university book club. Like, that's just a generic one. That won't hurt anything, but where we are going with trade school, instead of opposed to, like, say, a liberal arts college. Oh, I feel like I got to sneeze. Wow, that come on quick. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so as I was saying, liberal arts college has all different buildings. So if I was to take the book club from the like go over here and plop down the liberal arts administration building, they're going to conflict because it's two different types of campuses. Should just be sticking with the one. So That's what I was doing wrong. I was intermixing too much and taking stuff from some of the standard buildings and throwing them in and expecting it to upgrade the university. It's not going to do that. All right, so it looks like we got a little problem with death. Death care. The cemetery usage is getting high. So I think what I may need to do is build a few more crematoriums. One there. Probably could get away with putting one down here. Medical helicopters. Oh, community pool might be nice. Where can we get away with putting in a community pool? Up here in the campus area. That would be nice. Students would like that too. Maybe a yoga garden over here. Sports hall and a gymnasium. Yeah, that could go over here too. There we go. I don't think I want to go with a small playground or anything like that. Ooh. We're losing money now all of a sudden. And again, our population took a dive too. Now we got to underway for policies. I don't really see any policies we can put into effect that's going to help things. Now we're in the positive again. And our population took a nosedive. Yeah, still having a little bit of a death wave here. You know, and maybe that's probably what's causing the issue for us. And, we kind of got going on here with Biffle, always says when Biff says when you're watching his channel, you got nothing but chock-a-block, as he calls it, with the traffic, right? And it is. It's starting to get bad, but like I said, I think the only way that to properly manage this would have been to build my highways above everything. Because I did do that in one area over here, didn't I not? Well, I did. No, I did, but it was with the train. I do kind of got this little highway here going above everything. And this all here now is not blocked up like it was before. We got this flowing pretty good over here now. And this isn't too backed up anymore either. This full? No, this one's emptying. What do I got this down to? Yes, 1100 in there, holds 3000. Wow, that building definitely is getting the spectators. Same with the Science Center over here and the aquarium. All doing well in the city. That's doing well. And I wanted to check over here. How's Chirpex doing? Okay, they're making Bluebird Heavy too. Chirpex launch site. Yep. Don't really look like there's anything going on there except for they're developing it up. And this is kind of an industrial zone we built here, but this is all backed up in here too. We only get 2 ways into this. Probably wouldn't hurt. Get another road happening over here too. Get our picket tool. Pick the same road as this. What is this? This is a 4-lane industrial road? Yeah, we could do that. That'll work. Let's put it on curve. Put it there. Straighten it. Bring that out to here. Alternative routes are good. Right? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, I would say alternative routes are good. Let's build these guys onto this road. Probably also wouldn't hurt if I had an exit coming off of here too. Just so that there's multiple ways to get in and out of this industrial zone. That probably helps a lot. Nice to know we are kind of like really good on everything. Public libraries are not doing so well, so let's see. So we built several public libraries, but did we actually build one right over where the university is? Or over here? We did not. So education, and then that's just a standard building. Modern Technology Institute, Community School. Where's the library? I know there was a library in here. Librarian. There it is. Public library. And this one will also cover the campus. There we go. Another check. Okay. Maybe this is me because I just plopped another one down. This is going this way, so I got too many libraries, maybe? Nah, you can never have too many libraries, right? I wouldn't think. Anyway. Yeah. Who would have thunk? Anyway, I was just checking on OBS to make sure that it was still recording. Oh, we got our little chirper balloon going here, our balloon tours. Let's have a look at this. Let's get a nice little overview lying above our city. Well, I grab a little sip of water here. Oh wow, you can look around. Oh, look, we can actually look at the people in the balloon. Well, I didn't know you could do that. They do look kind of statuette, don't they? Anyway. You know, for somebody to think of that, it's like, hey, what if they turn the camera around? This is flying right over the city. I mean, traffic's moving. It's just really congested. And I like what I've done here with splitting this roadway off. I think that looks kind of sharp. See the police station. You know, something I think I don't have on our waterfront is a ferry service. And I think it's partly because I built that quay all along, and I don't think you can put ferry terminals on the quay. It's got a nice little pedestrian area down here too. Everything pulling in. Okay, all right, let's get over that way. Flip around. Because I just want to see. All right, that's like a little homemade lake type deal we got in here. People are enjoying. The area I was kind of concerned about over here. We got a child health care center here. We have this just glassed plaza. Some plazas. Unique buildings. A quick look, see if there's anything super unique we could put down here. Amsterdam place? I don't know. Statue of Liberté? Oh, that's kind of big. Winter Market. Brandenburg Gate. These assets are nice, but I just don't think they work here. Let's see. And a sanctuary. Temple complex. All this stuff is very nice, but traffic park. I don't know about that one. Luxury hotel. I already have a football stadium. I think I already did concerts. Media broadcast building. I don't think I really want to put that down over here. Put the Statue of Wealth in there. City Arch. Now that probably would work well in here. Let's see. Put that in right there. That works. Okay, what else do we got? We have a posh mall. Yeah, that's kind of big for there. Mall of Moderation. A lot of mall buildings. Courthouse. Colossal Order offices. Wow, that's a huge building. Lungs of the city. Old Market Street. Like a grand library. That generates noise though. We have an observatory. Yeah, the observatory might be nice over here by the Space Needle. Put that in over there. An opera house might work over here. Still a really, really big building. Oppression office. Medical center. That would probably work down here. Pyramid of safety. Canadian Tire? Yeah, that's very Canadian. Could put a Canadian Tire in here along this. This is all commercial, right? Boom, one Canadian Tire building. Sea Fortress. Yeah, this would probably work good along the sea wall. But because of this key, yeah, it's a shoreline required. Yeah, this does allow you to put it along the quay, but I think it has to be a quay wall that has a road. It won't go otherwise. Servicing offices. The academic library. Aviation club. Oh, that might be a good one. Why are there radio controlled RC cars? This would be good out here because it's near, well, just near all the stuff that flies. High interest tower, expo center. I think I wouldn't mind building that expo center in there, but we need a regular road to come in here. This really should be a collector. 4-lane with sidewalks. Grass. Road with trees. This would be good. Yeah. The Expo Center. That works in there. The high interest tower in here too, I guess. Or am I just plopping crap down for the sake of plopping it down? Theater of Wonders might work here. Cathedral of Platitude or Platypus? Wow. Statue of Colossus. Yeah, that probably got to go on the shoreline. But it also, again, got to go on a roadway too. All right. See, over here we don't have power or water, so let's get some water happening. That going along the road, and then build one coming down here. And then we need some juice. Oh, we're so close to connectivity here. Now, this probably is going to create some more tourist areas. So let's go into the parks, and I think this is where we want to get them big parking lot, isn't it? No. I do this every time when I go into this. Paradox Plaza. Throw one of those in. There's what we're looking for, this big building right here. With a nice, great big parkade building in there. Small one and a large one for people who can't afford the parkade. Put that in there. So we got lots and lots and lots of parking. That ought to work. All right, zoning. Let's have a look at zoning. Because maybe we could get these folks to upgrade. Let's dezone that. Rezone it as high residential. See if we can get more people moving in on this one. Do the same over here. Just got to try to squeeze more people in. So we have to get our population up so that we can do the expansion that we want to do. Yeah, we need to get to 70,000 to become a metropolis, so got a little ways to go yet. Wow. In the death symbol right there. Somebody died right here. Somebody's dead over here. I don't know if the city morgue can get to that guy. Is it a suicide? Did he jump? Like, what the fuck? Sorry, but that's, I don't know. I can't explain that. One way or the other, I can't explain that. That doesn't make much sense. Yeah. This is high commercial. Just change that up. Let's see, how's the trade school doing now? Just covering that. Info. Okay, we're good on students and academic. So to get to the next level, yeah, it's growing. Start offering a free lunch. Check my buildings here. Just gotta make sure there's enough. Okay, yeah, there's definitely still lots of room in the dorms. So that's just growing naturally on its own. I think what I need to do, if I really want to get another population boost, I think I need to turn this into another residential area, I think, in the back part here. I'll build this way because our freeform tool. I know that's not perfect, but you know what city is. Okay, so get some water in here. Water's in there. Let's zone this. Let's see what we want. An office along there with a sound barrier. Gonna have some commercial zoning here. And A low res along here, I guess. I'll just see if that could lead to a population. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna need power in here. Let's just see what that does. I meant to set the timer so I would know how long this episode would be, and I forgot. So it's really important that if you want me to keep this series going, because I know we have this shortened down to a month. I thank everybody that contributed to the 60 views we got on the last video for last month. It means some people are still tuning into this for sure. So thank you for that. And hopefully this new section I just told them to erect is going to give us the population spike we need to get us to that 70,000 mark. So that's really what we're kind of waiting for. I think we got pretty much every asset down. There was a couple other assets though that I can't seem to find that I did want to build, and I don't know what section they're under. If you know, maybe you wouldn't mind putting a comment in the comment section and let me know. But what I'm looking for is vehicular transport. I'm looking for those sky cars that kind of, you know, like sky cars that kind of, I can't talk right? Sky cars that kind of lift people down like a mountainside or whatever. I don't. I should probably put a birthday plaza in. Maybe. It's people like parks, and I really should have some parks in here. Let's put a dog park in here. There, and that's starting to build in a little bit faster now since I did that. Now let's have a look at the power grid here again. Gonna get away with killing that one. And that one's connected this way. Yeah. You may say, well, why are you getting rid of all those? Why don't you just leave them? Well, the reason why I don't is because the game calculates maintenance. So if you have power poles, you have to maintain them, which will cost your city money in the long run. So you kind of don't want those. Once you get it expanding, you kind of want to get rid of those. So like over here, another good example. This is all connected now as part of the grid, so we don't need these. Yep, this is all looking connected through here now. Still needs some connectivity though, I think. Yeah. That's gonna take some tricky doing. Rid of that. There we go. That ought to fix that up some. Now, the other thing I always forget to do is you gotta have facilities around when you build a new section. So, fire station. So I should have a fire station over here, so let's get that in. And what is our hospital situation like? And a crematorium. So put a crematorium in here. Let's get a, I'm gonna put a sauna in here. Let's get High capacity hospital. That in there. Well, kind of only have 3 elder care spots in the city. Should I have elder care over close to here somewhere too? I don't know. Thinking I should have an elder care down here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a few buildings over there, but I don't care. Need elder care in here, right? Our old people need to be looked after. So, still some upgrading that needs to be done in there. But at least our money is in the positive again. Our people are going up again. So that's all looking really good. Now, let's come back over. Let's, the main focus of this episode was the university. Let's see if we're actually getting some more growth. Is our blue bar up a little bit further? Yes, it is. So we are progressing. We're unrecognized, but you know, it's gonna take some time. And we're still losing a lot of money on this too, and that's the reason why things have, you know, been hurting a little bit as far as our money taking a dip, because we do have a couple industries that really are not producing any money. So we got a lot of low wealth in our city as well. Excuse me, but our attractiveness is 66%. It's not too bad. Let's see unemployment rates. 4% unemployment is good. Health average, that's good. Crime rate is 6%. Okay. We do need a fire station over here. I do want to check one other thing out there. Traffic flow and library usage. Cemetery usage. The usage on the cemeteries is high. But a lot of that now, a lot of what I had is crematorium set up now. I think I've really kind of got rid of a lot of these. Okay, this can go back to filling because it's empty now. This one over here is emptying as well. This one's starting to get full. We need to empty that one out. All right, so we'll shut the death off. Landfill, cemetery usage, landfill usage. Still quite good on landfill. Limits. What's this button? Consumption rates. Steady statistics. Well, everything's just on the climb, so that all looks good. So gaining a lot in people. Be sure nice once I get this off of one friggin' dot. Like, get it to level 2 would be nice. And we're so close. We're like, well, I just seen it jump up. We're like one smidgen away. Because for once it would be nice to see some fireworks or something over the campus. All right, maybe what we do need down here is a fire station. Put a high capacity one in there. Maybe a small clinic along here wouldn't be bad. 2. Come on, campus building. Oh, you're right there. Any second it's gonna go, we're gonna get fireworks and everybody's gonna be happy, right? Right? Let's see if we can get that happen, and then we'll there we go. Look at that. We made an academic work. Our students were up 454. And our campus attractiveness went up 200 plus. And we now have an engineering project ready to mix concrete. Okay, so they're still partying. All right. Now provide student health care. Let's give another grant for IT and engineering. And let's see if that unlocked any new trades buildings. So just the dormitory is still there. Groundskeeping and book club. Study hall. Doesn't look like that unlocked any new buildings. Police Academy's already built. Yeah, reach a reputation of claimed. So we got to get up to level 1 before we kind of unlock any of these buildings here. Advertising campaign. Build an arena on campus. Varsity sports. Okay, so I'm saying track and field. I'm thinking track and field would look nice in here. There we go. Plop her down. The new Lafayette School of Broncos. Probably build a parking lot in there too. Subsidized youth. Wow. That's expensive. Not upset by 18,000. I might have to wait on that one for a little bit, but there we go. We got to cook how long? I know we're still at 1 star. Here's our varsity sports. Okay, so what's this? We want to sharing budget. Coaching staff. 12 coaches. Ticket price. There's 35 bucks for the tickets. We're the Broncos. Yeah, and that's still climbing, so you know, it's going to take some time, I think, to definitely get that up there, but at least now I can see growth, which is good. I'm still seeing growth in the population, which is nice. All of these hired up people pretty quick. More offices in along here. Yeah, it didn't take this part of the city very long to grow up. People need jobs, so do some job creation in there. And I think for me, oh, we're close to launching Heavy 2. And I think for me, we'll put a cut in here. We'll wrap up this episode, and when we come back next month, we're going to keep building. If you can think of something you'd like to see us build, I would like to do cable cars. I don't know where I could put those in, and that's the thing I was talking about there briefly. Maybe it's under transportation, because really, when you stop and look at it, we got what? Buses going? That's what these are, right? Have a look. No. So under public transport, we got buses going. We have one trolley bus. We got one tram. We got 5 metro lines. No train lines, no ferry lines, no airport, monorail. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Walking tours or sightseeing tours. We don't have any of that stuff. How do you build sightseeing? So that's what we got right now. Hot air balloons. Sightseeing bus depot. So I guess I'd have to build one of those. High appeal for around all those places. I could build the bus depot there for tours. You know, I got a feeling I need to upgrade the street in here. Let's do a pick tool, pick this. And let's go to upgrade. Upgrade these streets. don't see any buses leave from here yet. Then again, too, I probably got to create the damn bus stops, don't I? Sightseeing bus stop. Yeah, I do. We got to create a new line, so let's create it going there. And then we have stop here. We come up around. Stop there. Add one there. Gotta complete the line. I can't leave it like that. Make that line red, I guess. Sightseeing bus line 1. Be a much longer bus tour. Wow. Complete the line. That one green. Man, I got sightseeing tours gotta be done over there. I'm probably gonna have to build another depot over there, but maybe that'll be next time. We're still having problems producing the other stuff that we need, so we gotta kind of look at those things too, because we got to get these to balance themselves out so that we're producing the right stuff. And I probably need to expand the industries a little bit more so that they're getting what they need. All right, let's have one more last check on this. Look at that, he's just chugging right along. So I am going to put a save in here. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching, that's tuning in. And you'll see me in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Old Guy Plays. Till next time, bye-bye.